Many translations use the word blessed in Psalm 144, verse 15, but another way to translate that is joyful. After all, what does it mean to be blessed unless we are joyful? So whether we translate that as blessed, happy, or joyful, we all know what it means. As human beings, we want to feel satisfaction, if not abundance, in life. And so all of us ask the question, how do we feel joyful? How do we find joy? The first part of Psalm 144:15 is complex because the Hebrew literally reads something like, those who have it thus, or the people who have it so. What is the it? What is the it that makes us so joyful? Ask yourself that question. Take a moment and reflect upon this question. What is your it? What do you think brings long-lasting joy? How do you feel blessed? What is it in your life? What is the it? Take a moment to think about that question. Psalm 144, verses 11 through 14, the verses that come prior, describe the blessed life, offering us a picture of joyfulness. The it, or the such life, is depicted in these verses. I particularly like how the New Century Version words this. Save me, rescue me from these foreigners. They are liars, they are dishonest. Let our sons in their youth grow like plants. Let our daughters be like the decorated stones in the temple. Let our barns be filled with crops of all kinds. Let our sheep in the fields have thousands and tens of thousands of lambs. Let our cattle be strong. Let no one break in. Let there be no war, no screams in our streets. Now, we might not live in an agricultural society today, but we can all relate to this picture of abundance. We receive goodness from God. In full dependence we live day after day. Not from our work, not from what we accomplish, but ultimately it's from the Lord's provision. Thanks be to God. Believers in God do not always have an easy life. As our family faces cancer, there are many moments that are not easy. Some might even question if we are blessed. But Scripture clearly shows that we are indeed taken care of by God. Maybe you are experiencing hardship yourself. Maybe joy feels elusive to you. When you feel down, when you feel discouraged, find the gems of joy. Gems, of course, are buried deep in the ground. They are covered up. You have to search for them. They are not always obvious. So note how the blessings in Psalm 144 are simple in nature, and use that list to find joy in your life. Do you have safety in your country? Do you have a child? Do you have food? Have you accomplished anything at work? Do you have any comforts at all, such as a car or a cell phone? Do you have any abundance at all in life? Are you currently in a war zone, or do you experience peace? Many times we are blessed far more than we realize. And if we dig a little deeper, we can find those gems of joy. If you search, you'll find that God brings more joy than you might even realize.
We're joyful, joyful. We're joyful, joyful. We're joyful, joyful.